Mr. Gardner, I really appreciate this opportunity that you have given us to reveal what has happened and why you're not in Super Duper Productions this year. Could you please go on and tell us how you got that tragic scar?
Well, like I said, it's part of my dark past. I don't like to talk about it a lot, but since we're on camera and stuff,
I appreciate this.
I'll let him know. It happened when we were about 8th grade. Me and my brother were riding our bikes to the bus stop.
Right.
Really expensive bikes.
Yeah, they're like $800, $900 a piece.
Yeah.
Chrome Magnum.
Oh my God. And
Did they have the banana seats?
yeah.
Okay,
something.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I was doing about 75 miles per hour on my bicycle.
Of course.
About average speed. My brother was a little behind me, about 70, 65.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we were
He's young.
cruising along, and we noticed that the bus came to the bus stop, so we had to go quicker. So I started pedaling. Reached about 95. My brother's about 85, 90. He's a little slower than me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because I was going so fast and wasn't paying attention, I didn't notice the death boulder that was sitting in the middle of the road.
Huge, it was like 30 feet tall.
Yeah,
Had spikes.
flaming spikes.
Flaming spikes.
And I hit that at 95 miles per hour.
Do you know what that means?
The boulder
What is
exploded,
that
of
about
course.
equivalent to?
It's about a 6,000 mile an hour crash.
Yeah. And not to mention, as soon as I hit the ground, I hit a Sonic skid pad, you know, the ones
I
on
hate those.
Sonic video games.
Oh, man.
They have those on my street. I increased my speed to about 500
I
miles per
heard
hour.
that.
As he was
Most
falling,
tragic.
As
he was falling, clipped his
I heard
brother.
I clipped my brother,
Clipped
doing
him.
about 500, 600 miles
Sparks
per hour.
flying.
We both hit the ground. Created like a little atomic explosion when we hit the ground.
Did you have one of the whirlpools?
Yeah, they started going down the whirlpool.
Sparks are flying.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's when, yeah. After I hit the death boulder, I clipped my brother, and he fell down with me. I brought my brother down with me.
So,
You know what that feels like? I have to live with that every day, that I brought my brother down with me.
as they're going down, he had to reach over while he's falling. He had to grab his brother by the back of the shirt. He had to grab him. It's like, no, little brother, no, I got you. As his elbow is still grinding.
My elbow was grinding on the pavement. Sparks and fire, green fire, was flying out of my elbow.
That's the hottest fire
Yeah.
since the invention of fire.
And I was, like Curly said, I was grabbing my brother. I said, I won't let you fall. I won't let you fall.
That's what
Won't
he
let
did.
you fall.
That's what he did.
Bring back memories.
Mhm.
It's
So as we were
rather
flying down the
kinda
road,
fruity.
going about 600 miles per hour,
Mhm.
craters.
It's still
coming
skidding
from-
on the ground.
I noticed a truck coming,
Not just a regular truck.
a 74 wheel,
hmm
the biggest truck known to man.
They've only made one of them. Why it was in Port Charlotte? Who knows? But it was here that day.
I got this. That 74 wheeler was being driven by dragons.
Can we stop for a second?
The dragons were doing about 200 miles per hour. I was doing 6. On a
Meanwhile,
crash
don't
course.
forget that bus is still coming.
Yeah.
He's still
I'm not
gonna
gonna
make
make
buzz.
I'm gonna try.
Mm-hmm.
On a
He's
crash
still holding
course.
his free.
He's so brave.
He's holding his brother, man. He's holding his brother.
He's so brave.
Hold my brother and Odyssey is those dragons.
Mhm.
just
This is
driving
what he
that bus.
does.
As a crash course like this, who knows what would happen if we would hit. But I had maneuvers. Luckily, I took a vacation in Egypt and they taught me this maneuver. That if a dragon that's driving a bus or a truck or any kind of vehicle is coming towards you, and you're holding your brother like this, you do one of these. And you go underneath the truck.
Yep.
I did that.
Mm-hmm.
I did that maneuver.
Sure
and I
did.
saved my brother's life.
That's a very convenient lesson.
I have a few scars right here because as I did that maneuver, the truck came and hit me in the head
Clipped you.
as I was going underneath of it. And then we
Clipped
skid
you.
underneath the truck. I didn't know the truck was a half mile long. And for 20 minutes, because we slowed down after he hit me, we were underneath the truck.
You know how many wheels 74 is?
It's about 86.
Exactly.
86 wheels.
Exactly.
Well then,
Don't worry about it.
we got out of underneath the truck and I looked at my elbow and this is all I have from that day. I looked behind me, the road had a 4-foot wide crater just going straight down it from where I was riding on the road.
2 miles long.
2 miles long. I don't know why there was that big of a road in a small neighborhood like that around my house, but
It's a bit ridiculous.
Yep.
well anyways, there was good that came out of this.
Tell him.
What
Tell him,
happened, Mr.
Jay.
Gardner?
Tell him what happened.
Some subatomic calculated, I don't know, chemical reaction
Probably
happened.
came through the vortex
Vortex that
from
created-
Alpha 9.
Yeah,
No.
probably. Created art powers that were embedded into my body through the scar. And I became an art genius.
And left him this mechanical, yet not mechanical, Ticonderoga.
Is that from Krypton?
Actually, it's from heaven.
You can't touch it.
God
I was
pissed
just
on
gonna
this.
show it to you.
That's why it's so heavenly.
And yellow.
That's actually a really cool pencil.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know it
I'd
is.
say you could touch
Dude,
it.
it's not yours to touch.
That's right up. Anyways, I needed to quit Super Duper Productions. Because I needed to expand my art horizons. I needed to do good for the world.
I took
My
him
art
under my
powers.
wing. I've been showing him the ways of the art. Driven by dragons.
Not Hellish Dragons,
Alright.
just regular dragons.
Hell's Dragons is funny.
Alright, go.
We can't say that. We can't.
That truck, the 74 wheeler, was being driven by.
I'll say it.